Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel and a brand new video. This is the Zielonka short series episode number 2. If you haven't already checked out the first episode, please go and have a little look, see what you think, drop us a comment and let us know what you think of our new farm. Right then guys, let's get stuck in for today's episode and today's jobs and different things we need to do. Just to have a little bit of a recap, so we started on £1 million or €1,000,000 or credits or whatever they are. We purchased this farm with this silo, this farm and these barns as well. We purchased our machinery. So we have this lovely Massey 8570. We have this Zeta crystal with our quick front loader and bale attachment. And we also have this trailer as well, which we bought. We did some field work, so we harvested the wheat and then we made bales out of that from this field and from that field as well. So that kept us pretty busy. You've probably seen the bonus footage as well, which we sold the bales. Probably sold the bales for around about the 10,000 mark, so we did make a little bit of money, which is good. Careful not to get run over. But yeah, so let's get stuck in with today's tasks. Okay, so we do need to do some field work, so just quickly we'll have a quick look and see what we're planning on doing today. So we are planning on planting some canola, and we will be planting some soybeans, but that's not until October I believe, so we're a month away. But we can obviously get those fields prepped and everything else. Sorry, no, we won't be planting soybeans. I did that last time, April, so April's the next time we can plant some soybeans. But yeah, we'll get the fields prepped and we will get some canola in. We might get some barley in one of the fields as well, but we have got 3 fields that we do need to work on. So yeah, so first of all, before we look at any sort of field work, there is one thing that we want to do, and that is to put some chickens in. Now we head round to the back of here. Let's have a look. So I'm going to go for the 6-month-old ones because I think I can have 20. We're going to have 19 and we're going to have a rooster. Why not? So there we go guys, there is our chickens. And what we need to do just quickly is we just need to run over to the shop, pick up a bucket for the tractor that we can put in the wheat. So I'll just go and do that and I'll see you back at the farm in a moment. Okay, then you join me in the Zeta, and we've bought our bucket as you can see at the front. So we'll go and grab some wheat out of the silo. We may need to move the trailer out of the way. Just move him out of the way. Straight back. Right, fill it with some wheat. We'll disconnect that trailer and head over to feed the chickens. Yeah, we do have a little bit extra, but that is going to happen. Let's have a look and see where we're at. Yes, you can see their food for the chickens is full. That's 750 litres, which is great. There, the chickens are fed. That is one job ticked off the list. So we need to get cracking and, well, excuse the pun actually, sorry. We do need to get cracking. We do have this field here which we don't think we've actually looked at yet, so we do need to work on this field, but I think mainly we need to look at this field here. and the far field as well, which we obviously need to get tilled up, and we need to make sure it's ready for our drill. You'll have to forgive me, guys. I've got a bit of a cold, as you can probably tell, so if you hear me sniffing and coughing and sneezing, that's the reason why. I'll try not to. Just be thankful that you can't catch it from me. But yes, let's go and have a look and see what we can find in the store, guys. Okay, so I've already had a look, and sadly there are no used equipment options for us, which is a little bit of a shame. So usually we'd want to see a used drill or a used cultivator or even a used sprayer, but unfortunately in this occasion there isn't. But we do have the money, we do have 341,000, so that is pretty good, so we'll have to use that to progress. Okay, so first of all we need to find our cultivator. Now let's have a little look and see what we can get. Now I'm not sure, or I can't remember what the power was on our I think it was 170 if I remember rightly. I think Zeta, I can't see it, can I? Oh, there it is, 171. So we've got 171 horsepower, so we'll see if we can find something. I do want something that's a decent size. I don't want something that's too small, because we have got a big sort of plot of land to sort out, so we need something that's decently sized. That's 6 meters. I'm quite tempted to go for that, but I'm not sure whether our tractor's going to pull it. It's 190 horsepower. That being said, that one's like 6 meters. I'm going to bite the bullet with this one, and I'm going to go ahead and purchase this one. It may be that we have to sell it, or we may even have to upgrade the tractor, but we'll have a go anyway. So guys, I'll go and fetch it from the store and we can make a start on cultivating. And there she is in all her glory, the Zeta with the new cultivator, which I don't know if we've bitten off more than we can chew here, but I'm hoping that that is going to be an okay setup. I have also purchased a 1 ton weight for the front, took off the front loader. I just think we probably do need to have as much weight on the front as we can, hence why we've bought that front weight. So, but yeah, there's nothing more or nothing less to do, guys. We just need to jump in and just go for it. I'm hoping this is going to be okay. So the rating for the cultivator was, I think, 190 horsepower, but obviously we've got 170 in the Zeta, so your guess is as good as mine, guys. Drop a comment down below if you think it's going to work. I think it'll work, but I just think it'll be very slow, as is always the way. Okay, it doesn't look too big, I don't think. I don't think it does anyway. I'll drop that cultivator and off we go. Okay, up to 10, 12, 13. There we go, a bit better than that. Obviously that is uphill as well, so I think that's pulling that fairly nicely. I'm quite happy with that, to be fair. It is getting a bit steeper, so I'm expecting the power to drop, as it were. But on the whole, guys, I'm alright with that. I'm pretty happy with that. Making light work of it, which is good. I think that's a nice setup. I think we're 7 meters wide, which is great. I'm really happy with that. It should be a little bit better going downhill. Law of gravity and all that. Okay, let's go and ruin this guy's field. Let's see on the return leg what sort of speeds we get. struggling to start with. Gather some momentum, and away we go. So I think 13-14 miles per hour is what we need to beat. Is it going to go any faster going downhill? I'm not entirely sure. It's not bad. Not bad. So what is the aim for today then, guys? So the aim for today is to get these fields done. I'd like to get them cultivated, I'd like to get them drilled. I would like to have them sprayed maybe with some fertiliser. I think that would be a good idea. I'm just going to go across this way, I think, so we've got some room to work on, because it's very close to the road. Is that we'll go across this way as well? It just gives us a little bit more room to work in. Yeah, I think there are some instances where you can see the tractor struggling a little bit, and to be honest I was expecting that. Can't moan too much about it struggling. Okay guys, what I'm going to do is get this field finished, and then we can crack on with the next task in hand. So a couple of seconds for you guys, quite a bit longer for me. Cultivating field 1 is done. There we go guys. So I've decided on the other field, you can probably see in the distance there the Zetor travelling off. I've decided to use a don't run over. I've decided to use a worker, but I'm a little bit confused. Obviously I've not used a worker in FS25 as of yet, so I decided to give it a go. So I pulled up to the edge of the field here and engaged the worker, and he's pulled into the middle of the field, and he's for some reason starting in the middle, so we'll see what they get done or what they don't get done. So yes, anyway guys, so it leaves us to pick up somewhere else. So we do need to look at other ways of making some money. We have got the chickens now, which is one way, but I do want to offset that debt a little bit, and what I mean by that is we've got, I think it's about £1,000 worth of £1,000 sort of, it's a month, isn't it? So it's every time you select a day it's sort of a month, but every time we have a next day it's a month. Sorry, it's £1,000. So we do need to offset that debt somehow, and I think the only way to do that is to look at putting a placeable in, and the best one I can think of off the top of my head is going to be a greenhouse. So if we go to greenhouses, there we go, greenhouses. I think it's probably the best option for us at the moment. Let's have a look. I don't want to go too big, because obviously these ones, I mean actually they're not too big, are they? They're not too big. So what do we need to put in them? Just water, which I think is pretty good. Where's the opening to them? Is it there? Can I put it there? I'm not sure if I can or not. Shall we put it there? I think that's alright. Let's put him there. Okay, let's go and have a little look at our greenhouses. We've got a bit of a lip there, but I don't think it's anything too drastic to worry about, which is good. Yep, quite happy with that. We also need to put in a water tower. So let's just quickly find the water tower. I don't know if it's, I think it's containers. There was, I think it's that one. Container. There we go. I think it's going to be that one there for 10,000. I must admit it's a bit of a faff, I will say. Right. I think we'll go for that one. Sort of in keeps with what we've got going on at the moment. So I don't know where to put it. I'll just pop it in the corner there. Okay then. So I think the best thing to do now is to get our water butt, and I do want to get another vehicle of some description, because only a small vehicle, but we'll have a look in a second. I think that's going to be the better one. We'll go for that one. It's a good one, but yeah, I'd kind of want to look at another vehicle of some description, whether it be a small tractor. I don't know if we can get like I don't know what you call them, like a utility vehicle. Truck's going to be too expensive, really. A tractor is going to be too expensive, but another tractor will have its uses, so I'm not too. See, something like that would be good, but I know that's not really. Or we could go for a baby Zeta. What we're going to do is, guys, we're going to go for. Is there anything worth on there? No. We're going to go for the this little Kubota, I don't know what you call it. There's probably people screaming at me down the telly or whatever on your phones, screaming at me, telling me what it is. But we'll call it an ATV or something. It'll come to me. But yeah, we'll go for that, I think. We'll go and collect it from the store. I'm hoping we can connect the water up to it. There we go, we can. Which is good. One of the things that I would like to do as well at this point, well not at this point, at some point, is more animals. So I think sheep is probably going to be the next thing that we do. We'll maybe have a look at that in a moment. Okay then, off we go. And I'm hoping we are able to fill the greenhouse using the little Kubota. No, we're going to need another one. What I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to fill this up and I'll bring you back in shortly. Now the sheds are full, well not full, put 72% water in there, so yeah, not too bad, so 20,000 litres of water that takes. I've put, like I say, just under 3/4 in, but obviously now we just need to go in and just activate it, and everything else that comes with it, and this always gets the better of me, so let's just have a quick look. So yeah, so we want to activate. I think we want to activate. I'm just going to activate it, or I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we're just going to tell you what, actually we won't. We're going to do 3 things. So we're going to do chili peppers, garlic, and we'll do spring onions. Why not? Change output to selling, I think. Yeah, so that's selling straight away. Okay. Okay, so we've activated the spring onions, we've activated the garlic, and we've activated the chili peppers. And as you can see on the screen to the right, you can see that the chili peppers, the garlic, and the spring onion is starting to go up a little bit. You can see it at 2 litres. with the chili peppers and garlic, and then the spring onion at 1 litre. So that's working, so that is good. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we should see some sort of return on that fairly quickly. So yeah, let's head over to the worker and see how they're getting on. As I said previously, I am quite confused. You can see there, if I jump out, sorry, I'm in the way, I'm going to get mowed over by my own cultivator. You can see here that he started from the edge, but for some reason here he hasn't, and then left this quite large section of the site as well. So I don't really know what to say about that. Let's just go and have a look at the front of the field. Yeah, so that bit's going to get done. Have a look who's across the road. So this one's going to be done now, so it just means getting this bit done. Probably myself getting that bit done. So yeah, I mean, it has helped me, I suppose. It's a little bit of a strange one, but it has helped me. Right then guys, so I think the best thing we can do now is have a look at purchasing the rest of the machinery that we need at the moment. Okay, so machinery time. So we're going to need our drill. We're going to need a sprayer, I think. Now I do want to just quickly look as well. Is it asking me to put any like lime down or anything? Ooh, did I get run over? I'm not sure if it's asking for any lime. Yeah, so this one needs lime, so we could do that. We could potentially go and do that. I'm not sure about this one though. So if I'm going to have a lime spreader, I'm probably going to look at leasing something, to be quite honest. Let's have a look. Yeah, that needs lime as well. So okay, right, so we need lime spreader, we need a seed drill, and we're going to need a sprayer as well. So what is first? So seeders. So let's go for a seed. Now again, I want to be around the 6-7 meter mark if we can. It's not looking good because that's a 6 meter one and that's 116,000. So yeah, I don't think we're going to get to that. That's 4 meters, 4.633. Quite. That's 6 meters, but that's 90,000, which is a lot of money. What about this one? Yeah, there is that, but I don't think with a planter we're not going to get the. We can do canal with that one. It's 89,000. Wow. Wow. Okay. 49, 65. Okay. Got a bit of a dilemma then, guys. I don't really know what to do here for the best. I think we're going to come back to the seeder at the end, because we need to obviously get other things. So we'll get our sprayer. We're not going to get any better than that, 30,000, so we'll go ahead and buy that. We own that now. What else do we say we needed? A lime spreader or something like that. Don't need a baler. There's the lime spreader. Might have already gone past it, to be honest. I probably have gone past it. Let's have a look. Lime spreader, where are you? Where are you, lime spreader? Fertiliser spreader, would it be under that? Yeah, it would. Okay, so that's 45,000. So potentially, I'm going to look at. See if that was a little bit. So there's only one lime spreader on there, which is that one there, which is the Breedle K105, so I think I'm gonna lease that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to lease it. I think I'm not gonna lease it right now because we don't really need it right now. And let's go back to our planter situation. I really don't know what's best to do. That's 6 meters. We could go for that one. That's 6 meters. 6 meters, 8 meters. So that's the jump up there. You can see it jumps up by just under 60 grand, and you only get 2 meters. So I don't really think it's worth it. And then obviously we've got 6 meters. 6 meters. 300 horsepower that one is, and that one is 240, and that one is 270. So I'm not actually 100% sure whether our machine is going to be able to take it. In fact, so okay, I'm going to go for this one. I think I'm going to go for this one. Don't ask me why, I have no idea. But yeah, we're going to go, and we can put fertiliser in that as well, is that right? Well, yes we can, by the look of it we can anyway. So we'll get the fertiliser unit. Is it worth doing? Oh God, I don't know. No, I'm not going to put the fertiliser unit in because I've already purchased the I've already bought the sprayer, so don't really need to get that put in. Right. Okay, has it completed it? Let's have a little drive down the bottom. It looks like it has. I'd be very impressed if it has. Let's go and head down the bottom and see if it has finished the job. I must say, guys, I am very surprised. I'm going to shut my mouth next time. The AI worker knows what he's doing. Done a great job there. Fantastic job. Right, so what I'm going to do is now quickly we're going to put the cultivator away. And then we'll head to the store and we will lease our lime spreader and get spreading on the smaller fields. As I said before, isn't it great when you go and pick up your purchases from the store? Yeah, obviously this lime spreader isn't ours, but the seed drill and the sprayer are, and we've got some pallets of lime as well. So the lime operation is going to cost us around about £6,000 mark. So it costs us about £2,500 for the lease of the machine, and then we've spent another £2,500 on the pallets of lime, which I'm not sure if we're going to have some over or we're not going to have enough. But I think we're probably going to just about have enough. What we'll do, guys, is get it filled up and bring you back shortly. Right, so we've got just under a pallet and a half of lime left. Don't really need to be doing this, and as we crash the tractor, we don't really need to be doing this, but I just want to get the best yield obviously possible for what we're doing. So let's get this spread. You'll have to forgive me, guys, if I mess it up. Just finding that boundary of where we can go to. I think we found it. making a bit of a mess of this. As I always do. I might have to go back and tidy that bit up. What I'll do, guys, chuck you on a bit of a time lapse. Get it done. And the lime is done. Great bit of work there done. And I'm just looking at the actual texture of the ground, and it looks pretty good actually. Compared to before, it actually looks like an actual field, which is probably one of the good thing about the new farming simulator 25, which is pretty good. And I'm sure you'll all have your own opinions on that. But yeah, I just want to go and have a quick look at something, because when I was actually putting the lime down, I noticed these patches here, and for some reason it wouldn't put the lime on. When I'm hovering over it, it's telling me that it needs lime, so I'm not sure if they need cultivating or not, or it could be sections that the cultivators missed. I'm not entirely sure. But yes, guys, so that is done. Now we just need to look at getting the drilling done, and then we can put some fertiliser on top. As you can see, I've got another worker to work on spraying, or putting the lime down, sorry, on this field, just so we can get things moving on this field, which is what I want to start on next. So we'll have a little look and see where we're at with the seeder. So we had this one, which is what does it need? 110 horsepower. So what I'm actually going to do, for the purpose of getting things on a little bit quicker, is actually thinking about leasing a tractor just to get it done, something small. Or do we buy a Zeta? Let's have a look. It's going to cost us 80 grand. No, I don't think I'm going to. Let me have a think about it, guys. I'll meet you over at the shop and we'll get started on the drilling. Okay, then here we are at the shop. Just need to do a couple of things before we get on with the drilling. First of all, we're going to do is get rid of our where is it? Vehicles. So we want to get rid of the line spreader, so we can return that because it was only a lease, so that has done its purpose. And we can now jump into the Zeta, pick up our drill, super. We're going to need to put in the the seeds. I don't know what's wrong with me, can't get my words out. Okay, so I think we're probably going to need quite a bit of seed, purely because we've got quite a bit of land to cover. Yeah, probably go for that one because probably get a little bit more. Same price, we just get a little bit more. So let's go for 4 pallets, which is just under 3,800. Okay, perfect. What we'll try and do, guys, is we'll get the first field done on a time lapse. Probably going to say this field here, and then we will probably put the other two on a bit of a, just get them done, because I don't want it to take all day. So we are going to go for, I think we said canola on these two, and then on the far field over there we're going to wait and put some soybeans in there. So what we'll do is get going. So I'm probably going to end up just going over a little bit, just so I know I've covered the headlands, so to speak. Close. Turn on. Yeah, so I think eventually, as we do progress, it would be good to purchase a bigger drill. But I think at the moment, fields aren't that big, so we don't really need anything too crazy. But I think, you know, as we progress, it would be probably beneficial for us to get something a little bit bigger. But I do want to upgrade the tractor as well. But obviously we need to be making a little bit more money before we can do that. Okay then, that is the first pass complete. It's always going to be a bit tougher going uphill. Quite curious as to see what's going to happen when we go over this bit of land here that didn't, well, the line didn't take to it. I'm hoping that it doesn't look like the drill's going over it either. We're going to have a bit of a patchy section there when we come to harvest and everything germinates, but we'll see. We will see. I've missed a few patches, but not to worry. Nobody's perfect. And you guys know I'm definitely not. Okay, that's there, the third pass. Yeah, I think, to be honest, I've noticed, I don't know whether you guys, again, please if you have, please drop it on the comments below, but I've noticed quite a lot of sort of bugs on this game. I actually started filming this series previously and had to restart it a couple of times because of different bugs and different problems. Yeah, I know you get them with new games, but yeah, I did get them quite frequently with this. So there you go, guys. I'm going to crack on, put you on a bit of a time lapse. Let's get this field drilled. we have it. Our first field nice and drilled up with our canola. Looking rather good. That is all done. So yes guys, we're going to now jump into the next task in hand, and I'll see you out of the farm in just a moment. So that is the canola planted. There we go, put my teeth back in, and you can see there in the background the Zeta is just sorting out the other field for me. We're also going to plant some canola up in that as well. So off they go, he or she, they. That's being done by a worker, which is great. And yeah, we have this now, so we just need to sort out the fertilisation of it. So there's not really any fertiliser on it, so we need to sort that. So for that I've got a great idea, but I will see you at the shop and explain. Right, here at the shop now, and I'll explain what it is we're going to be doing. Now, I do think we need another tractor. We are running some workers, so I do think we're going to need a smaller tractor, and that's the purpose of what we're going to do now. Now, we're not going to spend the whole 146,000 on a tractor. In fact, we're barely going to spend anything. So what I've decided to do is actually lease a tractor. We've got the greenhouse now, which is offsetting some of that debt, and we've also got some means of money. So we've got the eggs from the chickens, we've also got some wheat that we can sell, and we've also got the 3 fields that we can sell and sort of farm that stuff as well. So that's some sort of steady income. But I thought, you know what, let's get another tractor, let's get another machine in just to help out so we can do the spraying. We could always send back whenever we want to, but I just thought while that field's being done, we can get this field sprayed up, and then we can call it end of episode number 2. So let's have a look and see. So I'm thinking a small tractor. In fact, before I do say that, let's have a look and see, because we want it to put our sprayer. So our sprayer, 1.5 tons. So yeah, there's no real there's no real sort of outline for what it needs to be. So 1.5 tons, obviously, as long as it can pull that, we're all right. Okay, so let's go back to tractors. In fact, what about one of these? Will this work? This might do it. Yeah, I reckon that'll do it. 10.3 tons, 58. We're not going to get anyone cheaper than that, really, apart from, like, you know what, we're not, are we? So yeah, we'll go for that one. We'll go for the challenge. Lease that. It's going to cost us what? I don't know, per hour. It's probably going to cost us like 5-6 grand, something like that, I would imagine. So we've got that now. The challenge is in the store, looking very nice. But before we do anything else, I just need to purchase the sprays for. We need the herbicide. I'm going to just buy 1 tank for now, and we also need the liquid fertiliser, and again just the 1 pallet for now. It's quite expensive stuff. So let's jump into the challenge, which is quite an impressive tractor actually. More impressive than the Zeta. The only reason why we didn't have this tractor in the first place was because it didn't have a front loader, and I think if it had had a front loader, then it would have probably been the one that we had. It's a right machine. Could be. No, I don't want the herbicide, do I? Who knows? I don't want the herbicide. We want the. Why is it? Oh, I didn't want the herbicide. I wanted the. go, fertiliser, that's what we want. This isn't going to take long at all, to be fair. But I just thought for the interest of getting things done, we'll just lease this tractor. Okay, there we go. I don't even think this is going to take 2 or 3 passes, maybe, something like that. There is a bit we've missed there, actually. Why are you working? I'm not enough of it. There we go. So that should turn a nice dark colour, which it is. You can see where we've been. Move out the way. The deer. Is it going to run through? No, that's gone. Yeah, so there are a few little shadows patches that we've missed or whatnot, but it will be fine for our first harvest anyway. Here. Okay, we've done quite a few things this episode. Obviously a lot of field work. We've got the 2 fields, or the 3 fields cultivated, and we've also drilled, lined, and now spraying. So we've got quite a bit done in this episode, which I'm happy with. I think in the next couple of episodes we'll start to see a return on our money, start to get things paid off and improve bits of the farm, maybe purchase some more land. So yeah, we're making steady progress. Just a word on survival challenge. It will be starting again soon. As I said before, I'm sort of waiting on some more mods to come out. There are mods on there, but we need some good ones, and waiting for a lot more different mods. So as soon as those mods come available, we'll be starting. And I think as well we need a decent map. So I will be looking out for a decent map. Maybe start sort of end of January, beginning of February for the new survival challenge. But we will be doing something fairly soon, hopefully. Okay. Okie dokie. Guys, and that is that. Rightio then guys, I think it's best to we'll wrap it up here. But yeah, just to recap what we've done today, put the chickens in, we've put the greenhouse in, and obviously spent a bit of time on the fields, the 3 fields that we've got. So we've cultivated, put some lime down, and we've also started the drilling, and we finished off there with the spraying as well. We have picked up this new Challenger tractor, which to be honest has really impressed me actually. I think it's a nice bit of kit. Those of you that will be saying, well, why didn't you purchase that in the first place? Well, just wanted a front loader. Maybe in hindsight we didn't need a front loader. But I'm actually really impressed with this tractor. I think it's a bit of a beast for a medium-sized tractor. But yeah, going to finish off now. We've got the Zeta being used by the worker, just going through the remainder of the drilling on the field 46. Bit different sort of texture to the ground, as you can see there. Probably does need needs ploughing up potentially at some point, but it is growing, so that is good. And then obviously we can get some of the fertiliser down. In terms of this field is going to be the soybean field, which I think I said was April time, that we have to wait until we can sort of drill the canola. I think it was April time. I was going to say April, but I'm probably wrong, as I always am. Yeah, planting season is April to May, so we've got a bit of time to wait for that. So we'll probably get some as it gets hit by a car. We'll get that in the ground in April. So, but probably will put some herbicide down on this field, maybe some fertiliser as well, purely because we don't want any weeds growing in it. It's a fairly nice field, all tilled up ready. So yeah, but yeah, next episode at the moment it's going to be probably tending to weeds on 46 and 45 field, and then potentially looking at maybe skipping some months and maybe doing something with the eggs from the chickens, and maybe potentially putting in some more animals as well. So I'm thinking some sheep or something like that is something we can do. So yes guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to waffle anymore, I promise. As always, you know what I'm going to say. If you can drop us a like, I appreciate it. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It means the absolute world to me. It goes a hell of a long way, and it makes all this worth a little bit extra special for me. It makes it all worthwhile. So I appreciate every like, subscribe, share, comment. It's great to hear from you guys. Great to hear what you like and what you dislike, and it means the absolute world to me. When I sort of see comments and different things. And now the channel is in a very early stages at the moment. There's not as many people watching as maybe I'd like, but we'll get there. I'm sure we will. But those of you who have watched from the beginning and supported the channel from the beginning, it means the absolute world to me. So yes. Anyways, without further ado guys, I am going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Ta-ra for now.